In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He created the fish in the ocean. He created the sky and the clouds and the sun. Almost kind of like using Play-Doh, like this. It seems like everywhere you look, there are all these things in creation that remind us that God is creative. I wonder, what are some things that you like to look at that remind you of God's creativity? Maybe it's all the colors on a fish's tail. Maybe it's the way clouds form in the sky with all the different shapes. Maybe it's the way that trees bear all kinds of fruit in different seasons. I just want you guys to remember today that God is creative. Hey, look, a turtle. Awesome. Let's check in with my friend Annette to see what else God created. Or should I say, who?
Ephesians 2:10 says, "For we are God's masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared for us in advance to do." Did you know that every single one of you was created by God on purpose? He made your eyes, your freckles, your laugh. He calls you his masterpiece. He's so proud and delighted that he made all of you. Something I like to do is write notes and letters as a way to pray for friends and all of you watching at home. When I am creative through writing, I stay connected to the fact that God created me. Today, I want you to remember that you were created by God. You're about to meet my friend Skylar, who's going to lead our time of being creative together. Grab your supplies and get ready for some fun.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Skylar, and I'm really excited to be meeting with you guys here today, and we're gonna talk about being creative. First of all, you guys learned how God is creative, and that he created this whole world that we live in. And then the second piece is that you guys were created. In Ephesians 2, it talks about how you guys were created to be a masterpiece, and that's part of your identity. And now, we're actually gonna try it out. So make sure you got your markers, your pencils, your pens, your friends. Everyone is gonna be painting or drawing in some matter or form. All right, so we're gonna get started. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna do animal combinations, okay? We're gonna get creative. Remember that, guys. God created this whole world, but he actually decided to include us in his creation. On the seventh day, God rested, and it wasn't because he was tired or he didn't want to do anything, and he actually left one task up to Adam. He actually asked Adam to create and name all the animals. And God didn't have to do that. He didn't have to include us in that. He didn't have to take the time and say, hey, Adam, I want you to do this, but he chose to do that. He wants us to be creative. He wants us to take that step. So guys, let's get started. Let's create some animals. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna choose two animals, and with those two animals, I'm gonna create it and make a whole new animal. My good friend is gonna be giving you a sheet for you guys to work on, and that way you'll be able to put it into and do this at home. Let's get started. I'm gonna be creating a flamingo and a giraffe, and I'm gonna combine them. No one knows what that will look like except me, and we'll figure it out. Here we go. First of all, we're gonna get started on a head. Every animal has a head, usually an eyeball of some kind. Are there any animals that don't have eyeballs? Who knows? Anyway, we're gonna go here. We got a long beak, a little snout here. It's my progression. This is the flamingo piece, as you can tell. We'll see how much further we can go. Give it a little mouth, kind of a long neck. There we go. Its body part. Now I'm gonna give it kind of like a giraffe body. And if you haven't noticed, giraffes have really weird knees. You should look at their knees sometime. They're odd. Anyway, so now we're gonna make giraffe knees. Very frumpy, silly. Not really sure what they're for. And then we're gonna keep going down. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Gonna give it a stomach, back legs, weird knees again. Well, that knee's broken, don't worry. He's fine. Like, we're not perfect, right? But God is, so that's good. Okay, this is my flamingo giraffe so far, but we're not done yet, okay? We got more to do. Awesome, and so as we're going, I just started on the wings, so I'm gonna finish these wings up, kind of make them all connected. Now, what color is my half giraffe, half flamingo? It's gotta be pink. So we're going pink. We're gonna make him all pinked out, all over his body. You guys can pick whatever color you want, obviously. Be creative. God made you to be that way. You don't have to follow my instructions. Let's see, we got that. Now, but the thing is, giraffes do have giraffe spots, so I'm gonna give him some giraffe spots. That makes it kind of look like he still is a giraffe. All these little spots all over his body. Then I'm gonna color in the nose and the beak. So the flamingo has like black at the end of its beak. Really cool stuff. Did you guys know that real flamingos' knees actually bend backwards? They're not like normal knees. I don't know. I wonder why God made them that way. We're gonna have to ask him when I get to heaven someday. And then I'm gonna choose a slightly darker pink to go around the beak and the eyes. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a giraffe flamingo, or as I like to call it, a fladraff. That's right, a fladraff. Or a Jaringo, whatever you guys decide. You pick. Anyway, guys, get creative. I hope you guys get to work on that at home. Take some time to do it with your friends. Make all kinds of different animals. Figure out what kind of food they like to eat. Maybe where they like to live in the world. Because the thing is, guys, God already thought about every little detail about you, me, and so many and all the animals in the world. So as you guys continue to be creative, know that first, God is creative. Second, you are created. And last but not least, you are called to be creative as well. Have a good night, guys. We'll talk to you next time.